Welcome back, beautiful souls. This is the Tarot card of the year reading for the 15th Arcanum, known as the Devil. And this is a really interesting energy to work with for a year. It is one that really helps us to contemplate the ties that bind and why we have navigated our way towards them, allowed them, created them. This is a deep reflection of light and dark. It is also, in terms of the tarot, a contemplation of our values and how much we love and value ourself. And yeah, it's a very complex card, and in some aspects it reminds us that we need to live life and to live in joy. Yeah. So let's get into this. And it's really something that you have this card for this year. And we begin these readings in Capricorn season. And this is the significator for Capricorn. And you kind of get hit with this right away. And I mean, this happens every year for people who have the Devil as their card of the year. It's like its presence is made known, and there are devil themes, metaphors, issues that arise for all of us during this season. But you especially have these challenges to navigate. So welcome back, and I'm really happy Sarah made her way and found her way to the membership section. So welcome to you, and welcome back to Clevis, Amelia, and Saskia. So here we go. Let's shuffle the cards and begin the reading. I think my hands are a little tired, so let's make sure we do these the right way. Sorry, folks. Me, who loves shuffling, is having a hard time with shuffling. Okay. Also, part of the mythology of the devil has this energy of a light being as well too. So there are lots of ways this energy may wander in the reading. And in the year of the Hermit, and I don't think I have ever been so drawn to the power of an overarching tarot card as this year. There is something about the Hermit theme that feels it's going to connect all of us in a very special way and connect all of these readings in a very special way. So now that's a beautiful way to begin with the Queen of Wands. And that really, to me, lightens the energy of this theme. Let's live life. Let's, can I say this? Let's show people who we are. This is a brilliant energy, and maybe this is an aspect of yourself that you have chosen to bind up, to restrict. And here she is, playing in the dark, playing with her wand, surrounded by soul creatures. And maybe she is going to help you orchestrate this year in a way boldly, fearlessly, bravely. Here's our friend again. 9, a King of Pentacles. Okay. So I don't think the King of Pentacles has shown up on the bottom of the deck, but that's a really special place for the King of Pentacles in that 78 cards in the deck. King of Pentacles is on the bottom, holding space for you through this journey. King of Fire, Queen of Fire is on the top. King of Pentacles is in the bottom. So it's like everything in between is all taken care of and by great aspects of yourself. Oh, gosh. I'm sure you've heard my stories of Page of Swords. And some of my favorite pages of swords. I love this card. And in Alice Tarot's, this is often Alice slaying the Jabberwocky. And that metaphor means a lot to me. And it's about delivery and perception. I think people have got you wrong. People aren't really seeing who you are. And again, we have this brilliant connection with the pose of the Queen of Wands and the pose of the Page of Swords. Take that pose. Pick up a wand. Pick up a stick. Pick up a sword. How does that feel? And honestly, I can't tell you how important it is just to reflect on that metaphor. What does it mean to you to slay your Jabberwocky? Because this is... It means that you find your path, find your way. You find your voice, you find your vibe, you find your language, and you call in your tribe, rather than wandering in a place where you don't belong, where you just feel you don't fit. Kind of important, don't you think? Ace of Swords. Who are you? Who are you really? And why have you given the perception of a different way of being to people that surround you? I mean, the people that I mean, even your partner. Does your partner really know who you are? If you have a partner, I think this is important. This is a year of breaking away those chains, those ties that bind, that have kept you in a way of being that isn't you. That can be clothing, it can be shoes, it can be it's like you have self-profiled yourself. And maybe that's because that's what you were supposed to do. That's what was designated for you by your family. I don't know, but you are in a year of reclaiming something pretty powerful, and that is you. Queen of Swords. And the Empress. Have you felt overshadowed, trampled, walked over? Okay, so this is really something. It's really something. And I love this King of Pentacles sitting for you down at the very bottom of the pile as the cards are cut, in that you want to own this energy, this completely embodied energy. All of my experiences, all of my challenges are part of who I am. This is not about saying that anything was bad or deceptive or any negative words around anything that has come before. It's simply about peeling away some layers so that you can shine. And it feels like you're coming through as somebody who has maybe you've also hidden your voice. Your voice was chained. It's like learning a new language. And this can be a new way of even like speaking to your children, speaking to people around you. I can't do this anymore. I can't. It's time to free myself. And I don't need your approval. However, be careful. This is a lot of gung-ho fire here. You want to be careful to have, I can feel my eyes going like full peripheral vision here. And I'm breathing really deeply, and I'm really excited about this. Really excited. And you want your heart to be open. And part of this Queen of Swords and Page of Swords and Ace of Swords is to allow your heart to be expressed. And there is a very important lesson in the do no harm. It's one thing to express who you are and what you want to say, but this is not about doing it in a spiteful way. This is about doing it in a clever, intelligent, heartfelt way. While the swords are about truth, they also are an element that reflects the beauty, the tenderness, the compassion of the heart. Air is the element of the heart. And always remember that that this connection between the mind and the voice and the heart is inextricable. And as we learn to bring them together, we become better humans, better able to navigate this plane. So this freedom, this new voice, this new step that you are taking is brilliant. It's brilliant. And I would suggest that you write and write and write and write and write, and then you practice. And it's funny, I can see like little Alice, little you, rehearsing. Maybe you go for a walk and you go to your favorite bench somewhere in some park or log and sit on the log, or you stand on the log and you hold up your torch and you give your speech. You practice your new voice until you get really comfortable, and you laugh, and it's like, I can really do this. Oh my God, I am so tired of this mask I have been wearing. And this takes you to new creations, new places of leadership, new ways of finding a strength and a identity that seemed lost. So take a big breath. Breath is also air. What does it mean to slay your Jabberwocky? And if you're not familiar with that metaphor, Jabberwocky is a poem that Lewis Carroll created for Alice in Wonderland, and it is full of made-up words, and it's clever and it's intelligent, and to recite it and memorize it, it feels so good. It's like full of rhythm and lovely made-up words that kind of sort of make sense. But it reminds me of one time I took a bunch of students to, many years ago I taught high school and I was teaching Japanese language, and I took a bunch of students to a grade 12 Japanese students to a speech language contest, and there were contestants. So there were kids from Canada who had been learning Mandarin and Japanese, and it was so wonderful to see these kids who had no experience in Asian languages slay their Jabberwocky. I was so proud of them. So that's one example. Okay. So if this is resonating, please join me for part 2. Here is the link. It's a members only feature. And if you don't already subscribe to this channel, I really would appreciate it. It just helps the algorithm so much, and your thumbs up. And I work so hard at this, and it's amazing how much I count on each and every one of you and appreciate you. So thank you. And I will see some of you for part 2. Take good care. Namaste. Thank you.